Gronowski behind Mason McCormick. Huge block. Gronowski gets the corner.
Some would argue the most important room in the football facility is the quarterback room. At South Dakota State, there's a really special one.
Bounced off Amar Johnson, who is driven back into the backfield, and Chase Mason.
Mark Gronowski and Chase Mason, the starting and backup quarterbacks this season for the Jackrabbits, have a very special relationship. However, football wasn't always in the cards for Mason collegiately. He originally planned to play baseball at Nebraska until he transferred to SDSU in January of 2022. The experience that first year would be short-lived though, as Mason would end up tearing his ACL for a second time in his football career. The first time early in his senior year football season, which forced him to miss the entirety of that high school year.
When he first came in and he ended up having that injury, I really felt for him. It was really tough to see that, just because he's such a great athlete and such a hard worker, that just to see that happen to him was really tough. And me and him kind of talked through the different processes, and obviously he's done it before and been through that process, but trying to help him out in any way I can.
Nonetheless, Mason stayed the course, continuing to learn the game and shake off the rust from not having played football since his junior year of high school.
Mason, Kevin Brenner, the tight end coming across. Singing out, Devin Cole makes the catch, got some room.
It kind of is different with us being the two older guys in the room, but also being as young as we are. We don't really have that real veteran guy, so he's kind of my veteran guy to look up to, and he's been stepping into that role. And our relationship is built even more over this last year with me having the backup role. With that, and just getting more comfortable and hanging out with him more as just a person and getting to know him more has been able for me to be a little more feel a little more comfortable around him and ask him more questions that deal with football when we're in meetings, and also at practice has been a huge thing for me, a big step for me to just kind of ask questions and get out of my comfort zone and things like that, and to not really worry if I'm doing something wrong or what he's going to say about it, something like that.
Gronowski was able to understand what Mason was going through though. When Mason arrived, Gronowski was also rehabbing an ACL injury he sustained in May of 2021 in the FCS national title game that year.
I think one of the biggest things is being able to support each other and help your team grow as one unit, because there's going to be a day that I'm not going to be here anymore, and he's going to have a chance to step up and be the quarterback here.
Yeah, and I think that stands for the rest of the team with like backups and everything like that. And even the older guys, they want the next guys that are coming in to keep this standard up there. They want to have the next dynasty of SDSU football, and I think that speaks to the culture we built here with the older guys have built here.
But it was also blocked very well too. He didn't get touched, just outran everyone. Good to see.
In a lot of ways, you could say that process made the two closer. It's a special bond, the one between starting QB and backup. One that when you see the two interact on the sidelines, it's just one guy rooting super hard for the other, no matter who's in the game.
Mark's a great guy, and I truly want everything the best for him.
And that's one thing that Coach Rogers always talks about to some of us older guys, is really trying to branch out to the younger guys in this team and really try to leave our legacy so we can continue to this great stride in our program.